Hi, this is Paul from globaltradingsoftware.com, and this is a futures day trading tutorial using our B.I.T.S trading indicator with the BIAS Depth Heatmap for confirmations. So B.I.T.S stands for Breakout Intelligent Trading Signals. So this works on volume and price action. If you're going to be using this for Forex, for example, you must have Forex, your broker must have volume data because what it does, it looks for squeezes and it looks at the range of the candles. So this is the European morning on copper. Okay, a favorite of mine to trade actually. 2 minute time frame, so we're scalping, and we're talking this is 9 a.m. here. This is where the European stock market opens. Gold pit has already opened. And we get our first signal just here. So I'm going to zoom in on this and talk about this. So we have a stop loss, we have an entry. This is the signal candle here. Now this is important that this candle has more volume than the previous candle, but the range of the candle is average or less than average to the previous 20 candles. So the range is small, but the increase in volume, it's like it's ready to pop, and this is what we call the B.I.T.S. It's a breakout. So we have a couple of things on the B.I.T.S as well. We have yesterday's low up here as well, so it's already below yesterday's low, and then we have these 3 EMAs. So this is your you could call it your reference for trade management, if you like. So there's 2 ways to look at this. We put target 1, 2, 3, 4 for scalping. Stop loss entry is printed, and then obviously we get the entry here, doesn't take the stop out, and then just piles all the way down to target 4, and you take your profit. Or you can go more conservative, and you can look at the pink dots in the middle here as your trailing stop position, and eventually it gets taken out at this point here. Okay, or even more conservative, the yellow EMA here, and that finally gets taken out all the way down here when we get the crosses of those EMAs at this point here. So very, very simple. We're looking for the squeeze. If you miss that one, or you want to add to it again, we get another signal at this point here. This is the signal candle here, this very small red candle, because it's red. The down candle before was cyan, it has less volume. Then we have increased volume, very small candle ready to squeeze, boom, there it goes down to target level 4 again. Then we get another chance at one here, then another one here, just keeps going. This one is a prime example where we actually get the signal, but it doesn't go through the entry, takes the stop out, cancel the order. Now we're reversing. This is very crucial. We're getting signals coming in now, signal candle. We've got the stop at that price and the long at 4061. But look at the BIAS depth indicator. We are not ready to go yet. BIAS depth indicator is on scalping setting. When we get in these shorts further up here, we're all red on 6 different time frames. Okay, so the bias on 6 different time frames higher than 2 minute is bearish, so they're good. Now we're getting this potential trend reversal. We haven't caught up yet. So the BIAS depth heat map is a couple of green, some yellow for neutral, and red for bearish. So right now, although I'm getting signals, I'm not getting the confirmation. The short signals that we had were all, this one here for example, were all 6 time frames red. So we're good to go for those. That's the signal, the confirmation. The trade management is very simple. We either go for our targets or we use the EMAs. We don't use the blue EMA because that's more of it's to do with the signals, but the pink dots or the yellow line are our somewhat conservative type of trade management strategy. You see how here the price actions actually broke the stop for the order, so we wouldn't take the trade anyway. And the BIAS Depth Heatmap is not giving us that confirmation. So this is a very, very simple indicator. Lots of things happening behind the scenes, but you don't need to worry about that. We try and keep the chart clean, and then what we're looking for is those squeezes with increased volume. So small range on that candle, increased volume, ready to pop, and when they do, they really do pop. And we've got some great ways to manage those trades. This is fantastic scalping trading indicator that we have, the xBrat B.I.T.S trading indicator. Hopefully that helps. Speak to you all really soon.